Hey guys, dye my hair with me. You're gonna need gloves, a hairbrush, and your dye. I'm gonna be doing a purple and blue kind of galaxy mermaid type hair. I have my hair sectioned into two chunks. The bottom half is gonna be the purple and the top is gonna be blue. I used Arctic Fox hair dye for the blue and the purple. I'm not exactly sure which colors they were. Violet Night, probably, and Poseidon. I'm not really sure. Very pigmented dyes. Make sure they're conditioner based though, because I only use a little bit of dye and then mix it with a bunch of conditioner. You're just gonna want to make sure all your hair is fully saturated all the way through. Brad Mondo, if you're watching this, ignore the way I sectioned my hair. I don't want to hear about precision. It's fun. It doesn't have to be precise. I'm here to have a good time. If I look good, that's a plus. I like to focus most of my precision around the front half of my hair. You know, that's the part I'm going to see the most, what anyone else is going to see the most. Especially around my ears, I try to be really careful. I pull them out of the side and then go in there, make sure I don't get any on my lobes. In the back of the hair, you know, kind of just hit and miss. Gotta feel around, gotta check in the mirror. Just double check everything. You want to really work through the dye, really scrub it in there. And you know, if you drop a little bit of dye on the floor, just scoop it back up and put it back in there. So once I get everything fully saturated here, I'm just gonna go back through and double check everything, really use my sense of touch to make sure I can tell that everything's wet by the way it feels. Then you're just gonna wrap it up and put it in a scrunchie, and then we're gonna move on to the blue section. And now, I'm really not precise with the way I do this at all. Basically just go by look and feel. I don't care too much for sectioning here. Like I said, most of the dye is mixed with conditioners, so it's really easy to lather and spread through your hair. If you're running low on dyes or whatever, what I do is I just put conditioner in my hair dye bottles, shake it up until any of that pigment is removed, and you can really stretch that bottle. As long as it's a deep pigmented dye, even if it's mostly conditioner based, you're still going to get a lot of color payoff, and you can make super awesome pastel colors that way. It's actually one of my favorite ways to play around with my hair dyes, because you can maximize the customization as much as you want. You can get completely custom hair colors that you can't buy in the store, and I just love the versatility. And if you use purple shampoo, I actually think some of this blue here was mixed with purple shampoo. When it fades, I did this color earlier, I'm just touching it up here. It faded before to a really nice kind of platinum blonde with like hints of lavender in it. It was really pretty. I loved it. So I'm just making sure everything is completely saturated here with the blue. And then I'm going to wrap it up with a scrunchie and let it sit. I like to leave it in for at least 3 hours. Since it's mostly conditioner, it's a really nice hair mask treatment. Makes your hair super soft after. And here's the final look. Isn't it awesome? Goth prom!